I mean, you brought up impeachment, and there were some early conversations about impeachment that we were looking at scores from 70s political thrillers. Like that might be a sound
Yeah.
to do for this. Now that the story takes place in the 90s, so it's not going to really be lining up with the period. But so we experimented there. It didn't work. It wasn't really. I mean, there was an aesthetic in some of those scores. There's this paranoid anxiety to it, but
Yes.
the 70s sound wasn't working for the 90s Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky. So we ended up going in a kind of a more electronic, but still thinking about political thriller, trying to sort of push up the drama a bit. And we ended up finding a sound in the first episode, and we just rolled with it for the rest of the season.
Now, I'd imagine that experience probably gave you a good, steps in the right direction for Gaslit.
There is an overlap in a way between those two, because Gaslit is also part political thriller.
But it's in the 70s.
But it's in the 70s. Very different tone overall from impeachment. Impeachment was quite serious throughout. Gaslit is all over the place. I mean, it's serious, it's dramatic, it's weird, it's silly, it's emotional. It's got all these different tones. And in early discussions with the filmmakers, the showrunner creator Robbie Pickering, we didn't want to make it sound like the 70s. That was not one of the goals. It wanted to be more modern. And pretty early on, I figured that the score needed to be organic. Like that was going to parameters I was going to put on it. That there would not be any synthesizers. It would not be electronic. As close to that as I was going to allow was processed organic sounds, but still everything that. And I held to it throughout all 8 episodes. I did not use any synths. I used samples of real instruments. I recorded real instruments, and I hope I found this kind of sweet spot between the absurdity and the paranoid anxiety of these characters that are part of that whole Watergate saga.